Megba Bomigala Megba Nola Moli. Already Munapola Ki Muhammad Ali or Baka, Macha Mirga Ko do you cook you a lot. Joroma Mirion. Any Adoe Winomaiwa and then Charles Obera. Idemini I think the Biamoja, I had the Bio, I had the Bioakachi youth. And I can add the BOI. I think I can get calendar to do come on Jack Mabo to the Lake Magala and Benef. And Nick Magala and Benefit Gala, Mag Benef, Masaka, and Miss Namala, like Jaguane. A gallery mag boomy moine calbabon. So young one had a limit to do so little Jani, that my own pocket, Taki Kola mine about my old man.
Obaka, with your loved one, Agba, Udumiki Charles or Obera, or my Galauche, and Nashikolo by AVIAM offshore as the head of HR and admin, and well, Udogio human resource management, you're in the last 29 years. And within these 29 years, I've been doing human resources status, managing the people resource of an organization. As an Igala man and a professional for that matter, I have come across a lot of Igala youths, male, female, from diverse background, diverse discipline. And I think we have very resourceful Igala youths. The only problem that we have is the support base from people in the industries, in government, the politicians. But I believe that any youth that is focused, that knows his onions, should be able to thrive in this, even the difficult times that we are in today. I like to look at human capital development from three functional dimensions. And the three functional dimension is the youth themselves, we, the managers from Igala land, and then the politicians. The youths are key because the whole discussion is centered around the key, around the youths. With my 29 years in human resource management, I have come to the realization that most of our youths are ill-equipped. They are not prepared for the world of work. And this has to change. It has to change because in the private sector, what the Igbos call Imam Madu, who you know, it doesn't happen. But a lot of our youths are so blind to the fact that many are tightening a help on. You do your own katite animo to lele. He's the only one that built a good house in the village. He's the only one that is. He doesn't help the youth. But the situation is very, very different in the private sector. I was not employed as the head of HR for my company because I'm from Kogi State or Anigalama. We competed for the job and I got the job. When I was with Dangote, we must have been about 30 of us that competed for the job of GM HR. I was selected not because I'm from Kogi State. So, again, as much as I helped for those, blue-collar jobs, for the white-collar jobs, graduate jobs and all that, I couldn't do much because our guys are ill-equipped. They go around with their university degrees, master's degree. It doesn't do the job. In the ministries, it's a completely different ballgame, and I don't want to go into all that for obvious reasons. I've never worked in the civil service. So the youths need to up their game. They need to, as much as possible, go a step further. Learn one vocation. These days, you'll be surprised that those artisans, abumachi furnitures, electricians, dressmakers, fashion designers, they are making a hell of money. Because they will tell you to sew alone 15,000. So, and with a university degree, that should be able to give you an upper edge, because you can speak good English, you can coordinate your business very well, you can keep your book of accounts very well. Because the jobs are becoming fewer and fewer. So the youths need to brace up. When we were in the secondary school, some of us got jobs after school start from Ochaja. Some of us got jobs, But these days, you see the youths roaming the streets and counting numbers of years of unemployment, looking for job. You see them working as security guards. You see them doing odd jobs because they have refused to add any other thing apart from the degree. And it doesn't work. So the youth needs to up their game, and they also need to realize that until they get there, the pressure to get married, you are 30, you are 29, you are 27, blah, 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 blah. There's no gambling in this world. Emeredu to you, you are there. Before you know it, you start counting number of children, Kenneth. Yes. So the youth need to up their game, and going to school is very important, but the quality of schools, the quality of the education they have is also key. You see youth with a BA English that does not know the difference between a vowel and a consonant. You begin to wonder. So those are not helping themselves. And then, of course, the obvious going into political toggery, all manner of vices. It doesn't help them. It does not help them at all. Because the flip side of it is that Abuma Kakpala Nyumeowo AK-47, Menya Bone, Menya snatch ballot box. If you watch out carefully, they don't send their own children. Many youth. You see them going into soldiers, Manyakoma Parinyo, Boko Haram, Army Police, Civil Defense, Among Ageloto, Era Revenue Service, NMPC, juicy appointment, Amoma Makoma, Amoma Loto Oko election. So our youth need to wise up. The next set of advice are for the managers, the directors, the supervisors in the ministries. Abuma Dungale, it is a privilege to be in that class. It is a privilege. Even if you got the position through merit, you are among the less than 2% of Igala men and women that are able to be in that position. So the best you can do is to pull people. But Ojile Awaboigala, if somebody gives you a ladder to climb somewhere, so that it's only them at that top. We forget so easily that these youths, they will bury us when we die. So a lot of things are happening around the globe, and thank God for internet. We get to see it very fast. So at Udojo, let us give these youths jobs to do. We have to, as a matter of fact, help them, because if we don't help them, they are going to be the armed robbers tomorrow that will lay us on the way as we are going home. They are going to be the kidnappers that we dread so much. They are going to be the thieves. So, Atudojo, Akosho, Cash App Nami Youth. While talking about that, it's also important for us to invest in these youths, to invest in their development. When last did you sponsor one child through primary school, secondary school, and university? When last did you renovate the primary school in your community? When last did you look for indigent children? To do uniform. How much is uniform? 2 bottles of beer. When last did you help children from other families besides your children? It's not enough to play tokenism. Early bread alma, 500 you are not helping them. Because these kids, 5, 10, 15 years, they grow very fast. Before you know anything, the politicians will put guns in their hand. Makibo mamo. So let us be careful and wise up. Because I'll do there. If you don't go there on your leg, you go there in a stretcher. And you know what that means. So, Megbame Tudojo, let us help them.
Mr. Obera, thank you very much for being with us, and we appreciate all your advice.
For all viewers of Ogujo Lopu TV, I'd like to appeal to you to share this video, to circulate it as wide as possible. That's the only way you can help the TV house to grow. It's a private sector initiative that thrives on the internet. I appeal to you to share it and watch it on all the social media platform that Ogujo Lopu is subscribed to. Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching. God bless you, sir.
God bless you.
God bless you.
You're welcome.